Students who are in the online, am I audible, students? Okay. So now let's move to the further. Previously, so I already completed the operators. There I had a discussion related to, go to the notes, operators and expressions here. Completed all these operators with good examples. And as you already know that Python programming does not support unary operators. And next one, Python programming does not support the ternary operator of C, C++, and C#, .NET, etc. language. This type of syntax also will not be supported. And Python is having its own ternary operator that I want to discuss today. Here. So let us move to the if-else operator. That is a Python ternary operator I want to discuss. That is our today's discussion. Let's start discussing about Python ternary operator. Here I am writing Python ternary operator. So let's start understanding about the Python ternary operator here. Very, very easy and important also. So I'm writing Python programming, or I can write the name of the ternary operator, or I can write like this. In Python programming, the ternary operator name is if-else operator. If-else operator. So what is the syntax of that? How it works? I just want to discuss the syntax here. Let us start understanding about the syntax. It's a very easy, not a difficult. Let me say the syntax. So the syntax is variable name is equal to, I'm writing expression1 if test condition else expression2. This is the syntax of if-else operator. From here onwards, a great programming will start because the operators completed. I'm going to enter into Python ternary operator. These are all very, very important things. Here, variable name is equal to, and here onwards, without reading, and if you come to the class, you will not understand anything. From here onwards, a good programming will be starting. You have to practice and come, then only you can follow. Read out once, variable name is equal to expression1 if test condition else test expression2. How this is going to evaluate? First, what is the test condition? Can anybody can answer it? What is this test condition? Can anybody can answer it? What is the test condition? Can anybody can answer it? Logical expression or good. So logical expression or relational expression, because I already said in the classes, relational operators, if you take it, the relational expression is called a test condition. And this is going to be either a true or false. So reading notes is always important. If you don't read and come to the class, that is always difficult. So test condition, first it will come to test condition. If is a keyword, else is a keyword. First it will come to the test condition. If the test condition is evaluated to be true, it will go to where? Expression1. It will go to expression1, evaluate the expression1 and put it into the left side variable name. If the test condition is called what? False. Then it will go to the else part and execute expression 2 and whose result will be put it into where? Variable name. Two things. Again, I will repeat. Again, I will repeat. First, it will come to the test condition that is written in under with the if statement. If the test condition is true, then it will go to where? Expression 1. Evaluate that expression 1. Whose result kept in where? Variable name. If the test condition is false, it will go to where? Else spot and execute expression 2 and keep that expression 2 in where? Variable name. This is the execution process of what? Execution process of what? If else operator. Now I'm going to write it. Expression I will write it. Explanation I will write it. Explanation I'm going to write it. What is an explanation here? I'll write it. Carefully try to follow. Here I am writing. So here I will write. First of all, here if and what else are the keywords. Are the keywords. And here test condition. Test condition is test condition is either relational expression or logical expression, logical expression, logical expression, and whose result can be whose result can be either true or false. Whose result can be either true or false. Whose result can be either true or false. If it is true, if it is true, if the result of if the result of test condition, if the result of test condition is if the result of test condition is true, then PVM executes what? Expression 1. PVM executes expression 1. If the result of test condition is true, then PVM executes expression 1. And whose result? Whose result placed in? Whose result placed in LHS variable? LHS variable name. What is the LHS variable name? LHS variable name. What is the LHS variable name? It is going to contain result of this expression 1 will be kept into. Sorry. So result of expression 1 kept into where? Left hand side variable. LHS variable name. This is in the case of what? Result is true. Now I am going to enter into one more. If the result of test condition is what? False. If the result of test condition is false, then what will happen? PVM executes expression 2. PVM goes to PVM goes to which part? Else part and executes expression 2 and whose result placed in where? LHS variable name. PVM executes expression 2 whose result placed in where? LHS variable name. So here the conclusion is what? Hence, ternary operator, if else operator, if else operator, if else operator executes either expression 1 or what? Expression 2 or expression 2. Operator executes either expression 1 or expression 2 and whose result placed in where? LHS variable name. Placed in LHS variable name. This is the scenario of what? Scenario of what? LHS variable of this ternary operator. What is the flow chart? I will show from here onwards. These are all concept. When you go to interview, they don't ask explain if else a ternary operator concept to syntax. They don't ask. They will ask coding things on this. Even in beginning also I said. You remember this. You understand the concept that helps you in writing the programming. What is the flow chart here? Here I am writing what? Test condition. I am writing diamond, rhombus, decision box. What is this now? Test condition. Test condition is called what here? True. Test condition is what here? False. If it is true, what will happen? What will happen? Execute what? Expression 1. expression 1 and place it in where? LHS variable. Place it in where? LHS variable name. I will write there only. If it is false, write it in where? Executes what? Expression 2 and place it in where? Variable name. I need not write the bottom box. Are you able to follow this? This is a flow chart for what? If else ternary operator. Let me show you that. Once I will show you that. So I will show you ternary operator once and let me show the flow chart for you once and observe it now. See students, take care. Start understanding this. Flow chart for if else Python ternary operator. Entry. What is this now? Test condition. Test condition is what? True. Executes what? PVM executes expression 1. Whose result assigned to what? LHS variable name. Test condition is what? False. And PVM executes what? Expression 2. And whose result assigns to what? LHS variable name. So at any point of time, either a true part will execute or false part will execute. And finally, results will be something like this. Are you able to follow? Right. So this part, I'm going to save it and I'll go to the programming exercise. I'll go to the programming exercise, which is nothing but ternary operator means it is not an operator name. If else is an operator. This is an if else is an operator. This you have to remember. So that I'll post it for you. Go to the place 6 p.m. and I'll create Python ternary operator. I'm saying here ternary operator. Ternary operator. There I'll take it. Notes. Here I will write it. Here I'm going to take up Python ternary operator. I'll save it. Then this diagram also I will save it. Concept you understood. Diagram you understood. Now I will go to the coding. Coding things only very important for you. Let us go to the open the notes now. Open the notes, all of you. Online students, did you understand this concept of it? All of you respond. Is this concept is clear? Is this concept description everything clear? Everybody respond. Right. Let me go to the further. Right down. So coming to the further. Right down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept which will accept two numerical values, two numerical values, two numerical values, which will accept two numerical values and find the biggest among them and find the biggest among them and find the biggest among them. Find the biggest among them. Let us start understanding about the biggest among them now. I'll move to the further. Did you understand the question? Emma? Fan? Switcher? Permission. Okay, no problem. Now I'll move to the further. So I'll go to the PyCharm. Go to the PyCharm. So here I'll go to this place. Now here 6 p.m. operators. Now I'll go to this place and look at this carefully now. So here I'll take up examples. Close this now. Here all these things. Now I'm going to take up. So let's start with big. I'm going to enter into that big 2 example1.py. Carefully try to look into this and program for If else condition is there, that is the next aspect. This is an operator only. If else condition is different, that is different. If else operator is different. Program for finding biggest of biggest of two numbers, biggest of two numbers by using what I am doing, by using ternary operator, by using ternary operator. Now I'm going to take up how easy it is. Let us accept it. A is equal to, come on, float of input of enter, enter value of A, or enter first value, enter first value, return. Next I will take it. Second value also I want to take it. Enter second value. I'm taking enter second value. There I'm taking B. I took it B. Enter first value, enter second value, B I took it. Now I want to find the biggest of these two numbers. What is the meaning of it? If A greater than B, what is the bigger? A. If A greater than B, false, what is the bigger? B. How do you write it now? You think about this syntax. And at the moment when problem statement is given, you have to get immediately which concept to apply. You have to get immediately which concept to apply. What is my intention? If A greater than B, A is a bigger. If A greater than B false, B is a bigger. Either A or B is a bigger. A means expression 1, B means expression 2. What is the test condition? A greater than B. Simple. I will write the logic. So, logic for big, logic for big. So, you have to understand the problem and you have to apply to the subject. Which one I will apply? Ternary operator I will apply. What is the ternary operator syntax? Variable name is equal to expression 1 if test condition else test. What is this now? Expression 2 I will write. This is what I wrote it. Very easy. What is the test condition now? A greater than B. If A greater than B, which one will execute? What I will write it? A greater than B means A is bigger only now. That I will assign to left side variable called what? Big B. Big value. If it is false, which one is the bigger? B. I will write what here? B. That's all. And such a problem can be easily solvable by applying to this subject. Nobody will ask, explain, ternary operator, 10 marks question, syntax 2 marks, explanation 3 marks, flowchart 1 mark. This type of division is not there in the industry. They will always trying to see how well you will write the coding. Right? You please come out of your academics. Now, coming to the point back, now I'm going to say execute print. What is this now? Max of or big of. What is that? A value you print it, B value you print it, big value also printed. Format of A comma B comma what? Big V. That's all. Try to run it. Execute. Now I'm saying that here you see, my dear students, online students, I hope you are getting my discussion here. So enter. What is this now? 10. Enter 3. Come on. A value how much? 3. 10. B value how much? 4. 3. 3. What is this 10 greater than 3? True. True means where it will come? Expression 1. What is the value of A? 10. 10 is assigned to what? Big V. It will print big of 10 comma 3 is equal to what will print? 10 will print. 10 is printed. 3 is printed. What is the big V printed? 10. Next, you see the output of it. You got the answer 10. Try to run again. I'll say 10. I'll say 20. 10 I value 10. B value 20. 10 greater than 20. False. False means which part it will go? Else part. What is the B value? 20. 20 assigned to whom? Big V. What is that printed? Big of 10 comma 20 is equal to 20. 20 will print. Are you able to follow? 20 printed. This is the way how you can run it. Are you following this? Right. Now, one important extra information I will provide. Shall I go to next step? Now, see students, next you need to think, sir, if I enter same value, then what will happen? 10, 10 I entered. What happens? Tell me. 10 greater than 10. Come on. False. Actually, 10 greater than 10, false. 10 less than 10 also false. But actually, 10 is equal to 10. So in this case, it is printing biggest of 10 comma 10 is 10 only, but it is meaningless. If I say big of 10 comma 10, you have to print what? Both values are equal, I have to print. Are you following? So here, how many results I want? A bigger, B bigger, equal. A bigger, B bigger, equal. So in this case, I don't know whether you will catch this intelligent point or not. If one condition is written, if it is true, one result came. If it is false, one more result came. Ante result 2, result 1 for one condition. Correct or not? If I want to get two results, I need one condition. But I want what also? Result 3 also I want. When you want result 3, between these two results, one more condition required or not? If it is true, this one. If it is false, go to this place. You see this condition. If it is true, R2. If it is false, R3. Getting or not? If it is false, go to this condition. If this condition is true, R2 will be taken. If it is false, go to where? R3. That is called what it is known as, nested ternary operator. Nested ternary operator. I'm going to discuss that example. Look at, because coding is called one of the ultimate weapon for you to get the jobs in the industry. Without coding, if you do hundreds of jobs in the software field, no use. I'm going to take up here. Going to this, find the biggest of two numbers and check for equality and check for equality and check for equality. I will go for it 2.py. 2.py. So remove this entire thing. First you try to remove and start. Logic for big and what? Equality. First I will do what? Come on. Check for equality. Logic for big and equality. What I will do? RES is equal to A big I will write, B big I will write, equality I will write. Or B big I will write, next A big I will write, equality I will write. Or first I will check for equality, later A big, B big. Come on, what I will write? A. When A is bigger, if A greater than B. If it is that, what is the bigger? A. Suppose if I enter A is 20, B is 3, B is 3, 20 greater than 3, true. What will be the value assigned? A assigned to what? RES. Suppose if it is 30, A greater than B, it will go to which part? Else part. In else part, what is happening? Two results are required for me. What two results? Here I can write B. Up to here, what is happening? Either A big or B big. But here, what is happening? There is a chance of equality also will be there or not. So here I need to write what? Two results are going to be there. In else part, I will write what? Expression 1, if test condition, else, what is that now? Expression 2. What is the expression 1 here? B. When B greater than what? A. B greater than A. Else, I will write what? Both values are equal. Both values are equal. Start now. Beautiful. What is the value now? 20 and 30. Start. 20 and 30. A greater than B. Come on. False. Go to where? L spot. L spot. B gal Madhubabu. L spot. Go to where? L spot. In L spot, what is there again? Ternary operator is there. What is the ternary operator? B, if statement is there. It will come to this place or not? What is that? B greater than A? 30 greater than 20. True. True means what? B will be kept in where? RES. Understood? What is the answer printed? 30. Next time going to take it what? 20. Start. First it will come to where? First ternary operator. A greater than B. 20 greater than 20. False. False means where it will go? Else. In else what is there again? Another ternary operator is there. What is the B greater than A? False. False means where it is going? Else part. What is the value available? That is kept in where? That's all. Print here. Print of what? Big of what? Say A value. Say B value is equal to dot format of what? Dot format of what? A comma B comma what? RES. RES. Try to run this. Try to run this. Here I am going to write it. Carefully try to follow. 10. And next is called what you know? 4. 10 is the bigger. That means of this part is executing. Next time you run it, 10 I am saying, 20 I am saying. 10 greater than 20. False. False means it is going to this place. 20 greater than 10. True. What is the value assigned? B value assigned to RES. 20 is the bigger. I got it. Next I will run it. 10 I will enter. 10 also entered. 10 greater than 10. False. Go to else. In that else there is a ternary operator again. What is this again? False. False means it will go to where? Else. What is coming? Both values are equal kept in RES. So this is going to be both values are equal. So this includes ternary operator. Inside of that, one more ternary operator is available. This is the most important logics. Online students, did you understand? Did you understand? Nikesh, I hope that you understood this entire thing. And don't try to write your own very poor code. You don't write. Very poor code, if we write it, it is a problem for you. Nikesh is saying like this. He is saying greater than or equal to B. Because of greater than or equal to B, what will happen? These are all called very poor code. Very poor code this is called. Because of this, what is happening? Very poor code. Try to run it. Nothing will happen. 10 and 10 you write it. What is happening? 10 is the bigger. Even if you don't write also, 10 is the bigger only. Mr. Nikesh, you observe it. Don't try to bring out your old knowledge. 10 only. Once we write certain code, there must be some useful requirement is required. Don't try to bring out your old knowledge. Coding means you have to compulsory follow me only. If you bring out your old knowledge, it is a danger. Are you understanding? Adam, open the notes. All the students in online, respond it. Is it understandable to everybody? Everybody try to understand students. Right. Adam, write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept which will accept a numerical integer value, which will accept a numerical integer value, which will accept a numerical integer value and find and find and find whether it is a positive or negative or zero, and decide whether it is positive or negative or zero. Decide whether it is positive or negative or zero. How many results? Two results. Three results. Positive, negative, zero. Here, A big, B big, equal. Like that, A positive, negative, equal, 0. Positive, negative, 0. That is the one I need to take. I may enter a positive value. I may enter negative value. I may enter 0. I need to print what is that, but I want to go for it. That is the meaning of it. How to write that kind of code. Now I'm writing, look at that, positive, negative, 0 dot py. All of you try to follow, right? Hemanath Sai is a blunder. Last one is a blunder. Okay, now if you say by yourself, if you excite by yourself, you will be going wrong. This is a blunder. That is a blunder. Okay, this is a completely blunder. That's why you follow me so that you will get it. Now, positive, negative, 0 dot what? Py. 0 dot py. What is this? Coming to this place here, positive, negative, 0 dot py. So py. So there I'm going to take it. So I'll write the question also for you. Program for accepting a number and decide accepting a number and decide whether it is positive or negative or 0. There I will take it. So tell me, n is equal to float of input of enter a number. Enter a number. That number I am deciding whether it is a positive or negative or 0. On the spot, you have to get the solution for it. How do you write it? Ternary operator. What is that? RES is equal to 3 results. First, positive, negative, you take it. Positive when greater than 0. Negative when less than 0. 0 when equal to 0. So I will write it. First 0, I will write it. 0. When if n double equal to what? 0. 0. Okay. Now 0 is a string. We have to write within the double quotes. Srai Chetan, it is a wrong answer. What you wrote is completely blunder. Because if you write like that, it will give you, see that red underlines are called zeros only, your errors only. Okay, follow me. Don't excite. Yours is called wrong. It is giving you what? Completely red underlines. Follow me. Don't excite. Now I'm going to say 0 within that. What I'm writing now? Else. In the else, what I need to do? Again, I will write one more if statement. There I will write what? Negative or positive, whatever you like it. Positive. Positive. When it is positive, if n greater than 0. If n greater than 0. Else n greater than 0. What I will do next? Else what? Negative. Negative I wrote it. Start the value now. Because this is a string, you have to write within the double quotes. So enter the number. I am saying some 6. 6 is equal to 0. False. Go to this else spot. Under that there is a if. 6 greater than 0. True. True means what? X positive will be kept in RES. Next I will say enter a number. I will enter minus 6. Minus 6 is equal to 0. False. Go to this place, else spot. Under that minus 6 greater than 0. False. Go to where? Negative. Negative will be kept in where? RES. So coming to the point of it, here I am going to write it. Print of, I am writing is like this. Dot format of, what is this now? N comma RES. What is the N? Given number. What is the RES? My result, what I am getting it. So try to run it. So I hope enter the number 10. What is the 10? 10 is positive. You enter next minus 10. What is that now? It's a negative. You say next is called what? 0. Getting or not? So how to write it? That is an important. We should not buttify the logics. And logics only is a part where you can succeed. Without logics, if you buy hundreds of statements, we will not become successful. I think you are getting it. Okay now? Write down. Next. One more. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept a numerical integer value, which will accept a numerical integer value, which will accept a numerical integer value or float value, which will accept a numerical integer value or float value, which will accept a numerical integer or float value, and decide whether it is even or odd, even or odd, even or odd, even or odd. So, even or odd. So, one student is asking, Hemnath is asking, how many if-else statement we can write in single line, sir? We can write thousands of lines, no problem. We can write hundreds of lines, no problem. Provided there is a requirement. We cannot write whatever we like it. We have to write requirement basis only. There is no limit of writing if else, if else, if else. Like that, I can go on writing any number of things, no problem at all. Okay, Hemnath, I'll move to the further. Okay. So I'll go to this place. Did you understand the question? Now, I can give homework for you, but I want to do it. Beginning, I don't want to go for even, odd, dot what? Py. Even, odd, dot py. There I'm going to take up. It is very simple. You must go for this. Program for, program for deciding whether the given number is, come on, even or odd, even or odd, even odd dot py, even or dot py. So there I'm going to take it. N is equal to float of, what is this now? Input of, enter a number, enter a number. So I'm getting it. What I will do? RES is equal to even or odd. How do you know? If the remainder is 0, even number, otherwise it is odd number. How do you write it? Easy. I will take even as a result. When it is even, if n percentage 2 is equal to 0. Already remainder explained now. Already remainder explained. Percentage you need to use it. So VSS Ramakrishna, you are using, my dear student, wrong you are using. You are saying that n slash 2 you are applying. VSS Ramakrishna, n slash 2 will give you what I said, quotient will give. Remainder will not give. Remainder will be obtained by what? Percentage. That I was already explained in the class. This is called what? One thing. Else what next? Obviously, what is the next? Odd. I will go for what odd. Like this I wrote it. That's all. So you can write it print of, here I will write it, is what? Like this. Dot format of what? N comma, what is this now? RES. N comma RES. So I'll try to run my code. Enter a number 10. 10 is what? Even. Next run another code. Now you say 11. What is this now? Odd. You say minus 14. Minus 14 is called what? Right? Even. And I say minus 17. Minus 17 is called what? Odd. Suppose I don't want negative number to decide. Negative number to decide. For example, I don't want negative numbers to decide. Negative number, if it is coming, I want to say what? Invalid input I want to consider. Negative number comes, I want to say that it is a invalid input. What to do that time? I am going to tell you. First of all, did you understand up to here? Did you understand? Now, I will go to the next example. Next example, I will say even odd positive only. Even odd positive dot py. I want to take the same code With a positive value only I want to consider. Then get this value. There is no tension. Deciding whether the given number is even or odd with the positive numbers. With what? Positive numbers. Negative number. If user enters, which input? Negative number, then display which input? Invalid input. Display invalid input. So even odd positive dot p1. A number I got it. A number I got it. What is the number I got it? N. So that n is what? 14. Okay, say even. Minus 14, you say what? Invalid input. Invalid input. 13 is coming, say what? Odd. Minus 13 is saying what? Invalid input. This I want to take care. So, first you say RS is equal to invalid input, you take it. When n less than what? 0. When n less than 0, given number itself is less than 0, straightforward you tell what? Invalid input. Suppose I am taking minus 14. Minus 14 less than 0. True. True means what? Invalid input. Put it in RES. 14 you say. What is happening? Minus 14 less than 0. False. Coming to which part? Else part. In else part I am going to write even and odd I am going to write. So here itself I am filtering invalid input. Definitely when it come to else means what? Positive number only will come. In the positive number 13 may be there, 14 may be there. 14 is called what? Even. 13 is called what? Odd. Here I am writing even. Even. When? If n percentage 2 is equal to 0. Else what? Odd. Beautiful. That's all. You tell 14. 14 less than 0. Go to else part. This part it is going to come. 14 percentage 2 is equal to 0. 2. 2 means what? Even. Even put it in where? RES. Done. Next I'll go for what? 13 you take it. 13. 13 less than 0. Go to else. 13 percentage 0. False. What is this? Odd. Kept in RES. That's all. So I'll print it here. What is this now? Is like this. I'll print it. Format of n comma what? RES. Perfect. Execute. Say here 14. Minus 14 you take it. Same flow. 15 no problem. Minus 15 is what? Invalid input. Strictly I entered. Say 16. 16 is called what? Even. You say minus 17 is what input? Invalid input. You say just 17. You say what? Odd. Like this you need to go for it. Easy or difficult? Dead easy. This is dead easy. Online students, are you following me? Is it clear for everybody? This lines of code is so important here. This is what is called your logic skills are improving from here. If you think very seriously, your further days are very easy, happy days. If you don't think this, first for all the things, concept is this only. And nobody will ask this concept. They will ask you about only coding related. Okay, write down. Next one more. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept any word, 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 and decide whether it is, decide whether it is, decide whether it is vowel word or not, vowel word or not, vowel word or not, vowel. Do you know vowels? Vowels and consonants. Vowel word or not? Vowel word or not? No. First of all, try to understand what is the vowel word. Take an example of apple. Take an example of apple. What is this apple is called? Vowel word. Any one of the letter of the word contains vowel. It is called what word? Vowel word. Suppose I am writing sky, 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 sky. What is this now? Consonant, not a vowel. Y. What is Y? Consonant. Try. What is this now? Consonant. What is KVR? Consonant. No vowel word is available. Here it is called what? Vowel word. Are you following? And some people will say first letter of the all word is called vowel, then it is called vowel word or something they will say. Whatever it might be. My logic is what? Any one of the letter of the word is containing vowel, then it is called vowel. Like that, you will write it. Shall we start off? Yes. Online students, shall we start this logic now? Shall we start this logic? Right. Let's go to the example. These are all ternary operator only. So, vowel or not, vowel or not, dot py, vowel or not dot py. There I am writing program for deciding whether the word is what is this vowel or not. Right. Come on, now start here. What is this now? Word is equal to input of enter a word. Enter a word. Yes. Now word is coming. That word I want to decide whether it is a vowel or not. How do you write it now? RES is equal to what you will do now? Come on. What are the vowels first of all? ఇది తెలుసు మనకు. But how do you write the code? AEIOU is called vowels. You know. Consonants also you know. Other than this is known as what? Consonants. Knowledge is there, but how to write the code? Come on, fast. Hmm? Come on, whatever you know, tell me. Word. Word. We are getting word or not? Word. In. Good. In. AE. AEIOU. Like that? Like that? Already so many underlines are there. 5 underlines are red underlines. Error. Huh? Vowel? Vowel? So this is wrong answer. So you know what is the word, you don't know, you know what is the vowel, but you need to have the things of membership operator. What is the membership operator syntax? Value in iterable object. If you remember that, today you will not say like that. That's why reading notes is important. Now I will write it. A in word. AEIOU కాదు. A in word. Either A in word or E in word. Or what? I in word. I in word. Or O in word. O in word. Or U in word. U in word. That's all. AEIO. A in word or E in word or I in word or O in word or U in word. If it is satisfied. If it is satisfied, I will write this condition. If that is the condition, I will write what? What is this now? Vowel. Vowel, vowel. If it is not satisfied, go to where? Else. Not vowel. Not vowel. That's all. Print it. Print off. Print off. Now I'm going to write it. Print off. What is this now? is like this. Dot format of word comma. What is this now? Res. Word comma res. Try to run this. How simple it is. Now I'm writing apple. Apple. Seriously think about it. What is this now? Word is called what? Apple. A in what? App. A in apple. True. That is more than enough. It will not go to other place. Short circuit evaluation. What the value kept in? Vowel will kept in this place. It is called what? Apple is vowel word. If you want, I can write it. Vowel word I can write. Not vowel word I can say. Not vowel word. Try to run again. Try to run again. Mango. I am writing here mango. Come on, start. A in mango. Huh? Also. A in mango. Mango A will not be there. Huh? True. In mango A is there or not? It is true or false? True. Once it is true, other things will not go. This only will be kept into where? Left side. So what is this is coming? Vowel word. Are you following? Next, I will write it. I will write it. EGG, egg. A in egg. False. Because in egg, A is not there. It will go to where? R operator. Next R operator is there. E in egg. Yes, true. True means it won't go to other things. That only will take what? Vowel word will kept in this. Here it is going to same. Vowel word. Are you getting? Next I will go to what? Here I will write a sky. 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 A in sky. Or E in sky. I in sky. O in sky. U in sky. False, false, false. False or false or false or false. Go to where? Else. What is coming? Not vowel word. I will say next caviar. It is called what? Not vowel word. Next is called what? Why is called not a vowel word. Rain. Rain. Rain is called what? Vowel word. Are you following? In further, I will tell you one beautiful thing. 1, 2, 3, I will write it. Not vowel word. Actually, 1, 2, 3 is a number. In further, I will tell you. It is a number I will print. It is a number I will print. Now I am entering something like a dollar. Right now it is not a vowel word. In further I will tell you it is a special symbol. Special symbol, numbers, alphabets. Like that separate I will print it. That is there. In further very shortly I will discuss. Are you following? Right. Gunasai, Gunasai, Gunasai or Gunasai. So Gunasai. That is a wrong answer. What you are saying is completely blunder. What you are saying is completely blunder. Word in, word is, you are writing. Is writing. Is. Is for what purpose? Memory ID purpose. But okay, you take Gunasai is writing, think that I. This is completely blunder, I said. What is the syntax of membership operator? Value. In where? AIOU. It's a completely blunder. Word will not contain that. Single letter will contain the word. So that is going to be called blunder. So if he maybe he is thinking, if I don't write it, he will think that his answer is correct. I will write his answer. I will bring it. Then I will write it. What is this now? Word in where? A, comma, E, comma what? I, and then what? O, comma, next is called what? U. I will write like that. I'll write like this. So I will write like this. So here I wrote like this. Try to run it. Here I am writing. Apple I am writing. Apple I am writing. What is an answer is coming? Not vowel word. These are all very danger. Here I am writing sky. Here I am writing sky. Not vowel word. Don't think, sir, half answer is coming. Now give half marks. coming. Half marks wrong. Half minus half 0. Student is 0 only. That's why Gunasai, I think you are understanding this logic is not correct. So you have to write the logic which I said like this. Are you following me? This is a way to run my code. So enter like that. So something like what HYD, ABAD. So I got the data is a vowel word. Like this, you need to write it. I hope that it is more clear about this logics. Clear up? In further, I will tell you alphabet, digits, numbers, special symbol. I'll tell you everything. Shall we go to one more example? Right. So here, this is one thing we are understanding this part. One more example. Write down. Write a Python program. Ranjit Kumar. Of course, why I am not using this capital letter C is he is asking one more thing. Capital C is asking. It's a good question. Look at students. Apple, I am saying. Apple. Apple. Capital I used it. Capital I did not use it. What I used it? Small. Definitely. A in capital word is not there. Definitely it is what? Not vowel word is coming. For that, what I do is in further classes, I will write it. Not what I am going to convert. Lower I am going to convert. I am converting into lowercase because my logic is what? My logic is what? Lower I am using. Not only that, that student can understand if he is a good in logic. Am I getting or not? Suppose you don't want to do this kind of lower. What to do? Let it be capital or whatever it is. Same thing I will continue here also. What I do? A very beautiful logic I will write it. I will write it. Or I will write it. Capital letters I will use it. Where is that now? Here I will write capital A, capital E. What is the next term? Capital I, Ranjit Kumar, capital O, and a capital U. Write or run it in what? Word. Else. Write or run this now. Enter this now. APPLE. What is this? Something like vowel word. You enter of letters capital APPLE small. You are getting like this. You enter like this. You say something like what random. Random. Also what? Vowel word. You say capital random. RANDOM. Also what? Vowel word. Whatever that can be done with coding. That is coming only through intelligence reading notes. Come on, are you getting? Right. That is what you have to get it. If I enter sky, you will be getting what? Not a vowel word. If you enter small sky, not a vowel word. Sky, not a vowel word. Getting or not? Yes, that's all. So, right now, this is the code I will send. I'll tell to you. This is a code. Very biggest code is there. Right now. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will which will accept a word, which will accept a word, which will accept a word and decide which will accept a word and decide whether it is palindrome or not. Decide whether it is palindrome or not. Very, very important example. Let's go. Let's go. Here I'm going to start with. See students, there I'm going to take up. Here I'm going to take up new Python file. What is this now? Going to take it. Palindrome. So I'm going to take it. Palindrome dot what? Py. There I am going to take up. Program for accepting a word or value and decide whether the whether the whether the whether a word or value whether the word or value is palindrome or not. Palindrome or not. Okay, come on, fast. Value is equal to input of enter a value. Enter a value. Either word you enter or number you enter. What do you mean by palindrome? First of all, 1 2 2 1. If I say reverse also called what? 1 2 2 1 only. That is known as what? Palindrome. If it is called what? Liril. Liril is equal to what? Liril. Reverse also liril. How do you get the reverse of a string? Already I told you, already explained to you, colon colon minus 1. Already colon colon minus 1 I already said. That logic I will use it. Simple. Result is equal to, come on, what is this now? Palindrome, palindrome, if word is equal to word of what? Colon colon minus 1. Original word is equal to value of word. Value. Value. So here I will write value. Value. Value colon colon minus 1. This value colon colon minus 1. If it is equal, then palindrome will be assigned to RES. Else, I will take what? Not palindrome. Not palindrome. This is the one I am going to take it. If you take it, Python, you take it. Python. So Python is going to be value. Reverse of Python is equal and not equal. So go to which part? Else part and not palindrome will be kept here. Next is called what I am writing. Race car I am taking. Race car. Race car I am taking. Reverse of race car also same. That is going to be called what? Palindrome. So I am writing here. Print of what here is like this. Dot format of what? N comma res. N comma value comma. Okay. Value comma res. Simple coding you see. Now say value called what? Python. Python. Python is not palindrome. You say something like race car. Race car. Race car is palindrome. Are you following that? Now you see. Now I am writing race car. Race car. Palindrome. You say here something like mom is called palindrome. You say something like dad is palindrome. You say something like madam. Madam. Palindrome. You say something like what do you know? Malayalam. Malayalam. Like that. Is called palindrome. Next is called what you know? Like that. These are all called what you know? Say something like radar. So is called what? Palindrome. These are all called different type of words. Getting? So if I say MAD, MAM, AM, I wrote it. 3 letters capital, 3 letters small. This is not palindrome. This is not palindrome. If you want to take whether capital or small, only meaning you want to take. Forward reading and backward reading, if you want to do that, you can say happily, convert into what? Lower. Get it into lower. Because convert into either lower or upper and then start running. So see this now. MAD, MAM is called what? Not palindrome, it is going to come. So I think it is dot what? Lower. Dot lower. Here I am going to take it. MAD, MAM. Not palindrome. What is this? Okay. Spelling mistake. MAD, AM. Okay, correct, correct. So palindrome, that's done. You can do it in where? Upper also. Upper also. Getting everything in upper. Either upper or lower you take it. So say here MAD AM. So you'll get what like that. If you want a sound to pronounce forward and backward, you can use it. But in reality, you need to take reverse and original same. You enter the numbers also, students. 8558. It is also going to be same. Palindrome. You say 1221. 1221. You say this is also palindrome. Like that, one can go for this kind of thing. So, huh? Sir, you okay. So I think you are understanding the importance of this kind of thing. Clear? This is about which kind of operator? Which kind of operator? Python ternary operator. Clear? Very good. So onlines, this concept clear, example clear, and these many examples are done. So positive, palindrome, this one, even odd, this one, these many examples are done. Oval or not, these many examples are done. This part, I'll upload the notes for you. So students, next one, I want to cover here a small concept. I want to go for it. What is the concept here? Sir, what is another operator? Here, shorthand operator I want to cover. And if else operator will be continued further. Wherever I need, I will continue. If you forget and come to my class, I'm not responsible. Because for one concept, I'm showing so many examples. Then shorthand operators I'm going to discuss. Look at the shorthand operator. Why shorthand operators are required? Basically, these are used only for performance purpose. These are used only for performance purpose. And just I can explain. No need to write any notes or something for it. Look at carefully. How to apply shorthand operators? I'll tell you one blind rule for you and to apply. See, variable 1 is equal to variable 2 OP variable 3 variable 3. Just look at that. Variable 1 variable 2 OP variable 3. Left side variable, this is called output variables different. Input variables are different. Input variables are, listen Kodeswarao, I know you are from morning batch students. You had suffered with shorthand operators, I know. And you are asking, you are asked so many times, send the notes of that. That's why you shifted to this batch. I know that. Again, you are asking the same story. Listen carefully. Psychologically, don't feel that for every topic, notes is required. I know you are from morning batch. You shifted to this batch only for this topic. Listen carefully. Well, variable 1 is equal to what? Variable 2, OP and variable 3. Left side variable, output variable, right side variables, output variable, input variables are completely different. That time, no shorthand operator is available. Here, I am writing OP means operator. That also don't know means problem. A total international batch this is. Total international batch. Variable 2 OP operator. Variable 3 here variable 1 comma variable 2 and variable 3 are different. Different. For that no shorthand operator. And it is not a big concept. It is just like a leaf to the tree. Right? There is no shorthand operator. There is no shorthand operator. Now, if any such case is coming, there is no shorthand. Example. Example. A is equal to 10. A is equal to 10. B is equal to 20. B is equal to 20. C is equal to A plus B. There is no shorthand operator. Why? Output variable different, input variables are different. No shorthand operator. You have to follow like that. No shorthand operator. Here, no shorthand operator. Shorthand operator. Now I am going to take up one more example. This is called one mechanism. Next mechanism. Same thing will be coming here. Next is case. Here I am writing. Variable 1, variable 1, OP, variable 2. What is your observation? Input variable, output variable, same. Input variable, output variable, both of them are same. Here, input variable, here, input variable, VAR1 and output variable VAR1 are what? Same. We can write shorthand operator. 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 So, coming to the point. How to write, sir? Simple. What is the use of shorthand operator? I said already for performance purpose. Here I say how to write it. For that, VAR1 OP is equal to VAR1 OP is equal to VAR2. Let me go for example. Here OP equal to is called shorthand operator. Is called shorthand operator. Example. Here I'll go for example. I'm saying that examples. What are the examples I'm taking? See. A is equal to 10. B is equal to 20. Earlier I wrote it what? C is equal to A plus B. Completely left side variable. Right side variables are totally different. No shorthand operator. Here I am writing. A is equal to A plus B. You can write it. This is called what? Normal expression. This is called a normal expression. Normal. In this case, what is happening? How PVM will execute? Substitute what value? A value. One fetch cycle. Substitute B value. Second cycle. Adding them and keep the result in where? A itself. So how many times it is fetching? 3 times. That is fetch the A value, fetch the B value, add both of them and keep the result in where? A. Keep the result in A. Totally how many operations? 4. A value retrieving, B value retrieving, adding and keeping modified value in A itself. 4. Instead of that, I do what? See, Kodeshwar Rao, look at A10, B20. I am taking here A plus is equal to B. What is happening? Right side one will be taking first or not? What is the right side one? B value directly added to whom? That's all. What is the number one? Take B value. Directly B value added to whom? Yeah. It is adding and placing there only. How many cycles? Only 2. Earlier, how many cycles? Which one is faster? That plus equal to is called what? Shorthand operator. Plus equal to is called shorthand operator. This is called what here? Normal expression. Normal expression. Are you catching me? Here I am writing what now? A plus is equal to B. A plus is equal to B. Are you getting? You should not write A space. If you write A space, if you write, you will get error. And all those things I cannot write in notes. By giving space, you will get error. By doing that, you will. First of all, shorthand operator is very easy. Understand? And this is C language basic actually. A space plus equal to, if you write, it is an error. You should not write A immediately plus equal to, this plus equal to be written B. How it is evaluated? Take the value of B and add directly to whom? And put it in A only. Go to the Python environment. Go to the Python environment and do this. Here I'm going to take up. See carefully. Here A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to A plus B. Print of what? A comma B comma C. This is a normal. I cannot write any shorthand operator. Why? Left side variable, right side variables are different. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, A is equal to A plus B. Print of AB. Print of AB. I'll get what? A value gets modified or not? What is happening? You are getting result. That's nice. But what is happening? A value retrieving, B value retrieving, adding both of them, keep the result in where? A. That will take more time internally. Now, go to the place A10, B20. Now saying what? A plus equal to B. That is equal to what? A is equal to A plus B. Print AB. Print AB. What is the answer? 30, 20. Are you following this? Very, very important. Now, how it is working? Once again, I am saying B value directly added to whom? Okay. So plus equal to is called what? Shorthand plus operator. Shorthand, if I write it, A10, B20, say A plus, some space if you give it, it is called what? Print the AB here. It is going to be like this. Are you following that? If I go to that A, if I go to this B, if I go to this place, now if I give it plus and if I give like this, see that print of this AB, you got the answer. Coming to this place, here I am writing A. If I am writing B, I am writing here something like this. If I write it, you are going to get what? Syntax error. Plus and equal to be written at the same time. You should not separate this plus and equal to. That is my intention here. Are you following me? So plus equal to be considered as what? One operator. That is not an operator, a combination of two things. Are you able to get it? So this is the point to be taken. Last and final, you tell me. A is 100, B is 20. A is equal to A minus B I am writing. A is equal to A minus B I am writing. Tell me now. Print of AB. What is the answer now? Come on. 80 and 20. Can you prepare shorthand operator? How? A minus is equal to B. A minus is equal to B. Come on. A10, B20. A minus equal to what? B. You say print of AB. Print of AB. Are you getting or not? Correct. Now, be careful. One typical question I am asking, A100, B like this. I am asking B minus A. B minus A. Be careful. Be careful. This is what? Variable 1 is equal to variable 1 OP, variable 2 I said. But here what is happening? Variable 1, variable 2, OP, variable 1. Is it reversing or not? And you already apply your business, you apply your school days knowledge. What is the school days knowledge? A minus B is not equal to B minus A. Here what? 10 minus 2 is 8. 2 minus 10 is minus 8. That are not equal. Here we cannot prepare what? shorthand operator. But you can prepare A is equal to A into B, A is equal to B into A. You can prepare 2 into 3, 3 into 2, both of them are same. These are always depends on the intelligence of the school knowledge of the student. You see here B minus A, this is my original knowledge. Print of this AB, this is an answer or not? By mistake, if you write this day, A called what? 100, B is 20. If you write by mistake what? A minus is equal to what? B if you write it. It is taken as A is equal to A minus B only. That is the answer is completely different. You will get it. Is it different or not? B minus A is completely different from A minus B. If you don't know this, I am helpless. School days knowledge, if you don't know, A minus B is not equal to B minus A. 10 minus 20, 20 minus A is not equal. You cannot write shorthand operator because it is losing the Budmoss rule and operator rules are losing. I hope you are following. Right. Now go to A is 3, B is 4. Now I am writing A is equal to A into B. Print of AB. That is okay. If you don't know shorthand operator, don't do any experiment. You write normal. మీకు తెలియదు మీరైనా ఏం చేస్తారు? If you don't know subject, what you will do? You cannot go to school, na? అంతే కదా. If you don't have talent, how can you improve your talent now? If you don't know, you follow that. If you are want to get higher end concept, you go for this. Because I can say that only. If you don't understand A minus B not equal to B minus A, you are keeping big question mark. So, how do you write this down? Go to the place. A is 3, B is 4. Now I am writing what? A is equal to A star B. Simply I will write A star is equal to B. I will write it. Print of AB. I'm getting the answer. I can also write this as what? See now. A is 3, B is 4. I can write it what? B star A I am writing for example. It is also printing AB. Same answer. You say one more thing. Here I am writing A is 3, B is like that. It is written like that. Instead of B star A, I can write A star B. No problem. You have seen already the answer called like this. A star B, B star A, same. A plus B, A minus B, completely different. These rules you need to know first. So here I am writing last and finally you say I is equal to I plus 1. I is equal to I plus 1. Can I write shorthand operator? Can I write or not? How do you write it? I plus is equal to 1. You cannot give space between plus and equal to. You have to write what? I plus is equal to 1. Can I write or not? Now I is equal to 1 plus I. Can I write shorthand operator or not? Come on. Yes or no? Moddu 2 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 2. 23 years old. So here I can write what? I plus is equal to 1. I plus is equal to 1 means I is equal to I plus 1 or 1 plus I. Both of them same. Now I am writing A is equal to A minus B. Can I write shorthand operator or not? Yes, I can write. What is that? A minus is equal to B. A is equal to B minus A. Can I write shorthand operator? No. A minus B is not equal to B minus A. Not possible to write it. Are you following? Next, A is equal to A percentage 2. A percentage 2. Can I write shorthand operator or not? How do I write it? A percentage is equal to 2. That's all. Are you following? A is equal to A slash 2. A slash is equal to what? 2. Percentage equal to shorthand operator, slash equal to shorthand operator. These are all called like this. One more is what? A is equal to A star star 2. Can I write shorthand operator? How do I write it? A star star is equal to 2. What is the shorthand operator? Star star 2 is called what? Shorthand operator. This is called a shorthand operator concept. It is not a big concept. It is only the indication of the student to remember. And no need to write an essay related code. This is. You have to remember this. Are you following? You are not a small kid to give for everything notes, underline, green ink, red ink, all those things not necessary. Are you understanding how to remember the shorthand operators? Right. Online students, did you understand this entire thing? Did you understand the shorthand operator? Kodeshwara saying clear. Because once you understand, easy you it will be following. And so good. Now coming to the point of it. Now I'm going to move to further. So with this, today, what is completed? All operators completed. So today is a very big rain day outside. That's why only few students are there. And tomorrow I will introduce flow control statements in class. And before flow control statements, tomorrow I will introduce, yes, string handling I will introduce. Very, very important day. String handling. Already STR operations I said. I said part 2 is there, I said. String handling part 2 I will explain. Part 1 is what? Indexing and slicing. Tomorrow I will tell you the part 2, which are very, very important. Later of that is tomorrow. Next I'll go for flow control statements. That is a Friday class. And when weekend is coming, totally new concepts are coming. Most important concept is coming. I don't know what is your good luck. So this is the one. And Friday class is that. Saturday class will be the programming on this area. So if we go to underground, problems will be coming. So tomorrow, what is the concept? String handling part 2, I will explain. Don't miss the class. So I'll stop my class and tomorrow class, don't miss it. Thank you, students. All the best. Carry on and read the notes and come. And tomorrow class, I'll go to that. Any doubts in the online? You hold on, my dear students. Am I audible to you? Okay. So Seema, student name is Seema.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
Sir, I have doubt in yesterday class
Hmm.
in membership operators.
Hmm.
LST equal to 10, Roshan 34.56,
Oh. Hmm.
comma 2 plus 3j.
Hmm. Hmm.
Then 2 plus 3j in list is true.
Hmm.
But 2 plus 3j in list of -1 is a type error.
Type error.
Yes.
Yes.
So
No.
how
That we have to remember subject, ma. 2
yes,
plus 3j in LST of -1. What is the
yes.
LST of -1 is substituted? Complex number. Complex number.
Yes, but 2 plus 3j is also complex number.
What is the subject? I think you did not read the notes. See that operators, membership operators I'll open. See the syntax. Value in where? Iterable object. I wrote the notes very clearly. Very clearly I wrote the notes. A non-iterable object is one which contains only one value. Iterable object only you need to have it. If it is iterable object is not mentioned, you will get error. Here what you have written it? This number. Complex is iterable or non-iterable?
Yes, non-literal.
Non-iterable means it is a syntax error now.
Yes, type error.
That's all.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Next term, Umakant. Umakant.
Yes, sir. Only my query is like Ox argument is not working for me, sir.
What is that?
Like star Ox, keyword.
I'm not getting your voice properly.
Are you able to hear me, sir? No.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Now tell me.
Star Ox keyword is not working for me. Like
No, no, don't type star arcs. Don't type, my dear student. Automatically, when you type value comma res, this will come. I'm not typing that. Here you see a is equal to 10. Print of a, if I write it, you will get that value. Okay, now if
no,
I
that keyword,
say,
the
no,
dot
no,
format.
l-
Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir.
listen.
Sorry, sir.
Listen, already you
Sorry.
missed that. Already you missed it. When I'm explaining, listen first.
Okay,
So here I'm saying that dot format of what a. There is no arcs will come here.
okay,
There is no arcs will come. There is no arcs will come because it's only one value. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. When I'm printing that with the format function, you are going to get it double quotes, comma, like this. When I'm writing, observe now, format of, I will write only A comma B. When I write A comma B, if you press that end, automatically arcs will come from the Python software only. You don't type it.
okay, okay, sure.
Getting a
Yeah, I got it, sir.
right.
Yeah.
And next student is Tulasi.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I have a doubt of the vowel program.
Doubt in?
Today's vowel program, vowel word. So,
Oh, okay.
sir, actually, I had written one program I had sent on the chat box. I didn't understand where is the fault. It doesn't showing any error, but it gives a wrong answer.
That I
Can we
already
write?
shown in that I already shown in the class. Because the vowel word you are searching in the list. This is not possible.
Okay, sir.
I already shown in the class that I took it as a list. You are taking in the tuple, that is not possible. You have to write every value you have to search in the word. Membership operator rule you have to follow.
Is it necessary? Completely important to.
Yes, this is not possible. This is a human assumption, but that human assumption syntax is not supporting.
Okay, sir.
Right. I think Ankit is one student. Ankit Singh. I think Ankit.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ankit. Tell me.
Sir, in the last topic, the shorthand operator,
Yeah.
there is the only difference in subtraction part only, no?
Yes.
All are same, that multiplication.
Wherever that operator related kind of problem is coming, there you have to take care about that shorthand operator. A
Okay, sir.
minus B, A minus B, B minus A are different na, so we
Yeah,
cannot
yeah,
write the shorthand operator.
yeah, yes, sir.
Mathematics knowledge you take care. Okay,
Yeah,
na?
yeah, sir. Yes, sir. Others
Right.
are same, na, sir. Yes, sir. That multiplication, that A into B, B into A
That
is
are
all the
same.
same.
That you can write
Yeah.
it.
Okay, okay, sir.
Right. Sanjeev. Student name Sanjeev. 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 So he is not taking. Okay, students, take care. Now I will upload these notes for you and you download that and then try to follow and practice it and come tomorrow class. Thank you. All the best.